What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm pretty much talking to you about a situation that kind of transpired a couple of days ago and whatnot. So if you guys have not been following me since I've been doing content creation and stuff like that, you would know when it comes to wrestling. I have my favorites? Absolutely. And one of my happen to be favorites that I enjoy watching wrestling wise is none other than Liv Morgan. I've been a fan of Liv Morgan for quite some time, even before she got to the main roster. When she before she even joined the Riot Squad, when she was literally called Marley back down in NXT. So I've been a fan of her for quite some time, as you guys can tell. If you guys have seen me in a lot of my videos or a lot of my predictions or a lot of times when I'm on the flex zone and stuff like that, when I talk about who I enjoy watching, who I think should be winning certain matches every year, it seems like when it comes down to the Royal Rumble, I'm picking Liv Morgan, or if I'm watching the Elimination Chamber, I'm picking Liv Morgan. And a lot of people be, deciding, and it's okay that some people disagree with me, sometimes picking Liv Morgan to win certain situations. That is absolutely fine. But the thing that seems to be the problem is people seem to have a problem with me being a fan of Liv Morgan. Now, here's the thing. At the end of the day, everybody has the right to like who they want. Even if you like a certain wrestler, that is absolutely fine. In this, well, I would say community, it's okay to not like the same wrestler. That is absolutely fine. Everybody has their own taste in wrestlers, whether it's a male wrestler, tag team, women's wrestler, women's tag team, whatever it may be. Everybody has their different tastes and their reasons why they love certain wrestlers and stuff like that. But when you come at me because I'm a Liv Morgan fan or I happen to enjoy Liv Morgan and what she does, I don't really understand it. At the end of the day, like I said, people are going to enjoy who they want to enjoy. Do I enjoy some of everything Liv Morgan does? No. There are some things that I feel as if could be done better and could be done and handled differently. But that's neither here or there. But at the same time, it's Liv Morgan. I'm a fan, so sometimes I just simply enjoy watching what she does and trying to make whatever she is given work to the best of her ability. Now, we know that she recently just came back from doing a movie and everything like that, so she's working her way back into the storylines and stuff like that. They're doing a storyline currently right now with her and potentially maybe leaving the Judgment Day and everything like that. But I mean, like I said, I've been a fan of Liv Morgan before she even got to the main roster, and before she even got to where she is now. Even when she was, struggling and she wasn't there and she wasn't being featured, even back in 2020, where she wasn't even on television and everything like that. And at the end of the day, do I sometimes rant or sometimes crash out? That yes, I do. Do I try to crash out? No, I do not. That's never really my intention or anything like that. I'm just an average fan who sometimes, is caught up in sometimes the emotion and stuff like that, and that just happens to be a humanly thing that happens with everybody. Everybody has their moments where they happen to be a fan of a certain wrestler and they want them to succeed. If you're a fan and you watch a certain wrestler and you enjoy what they do, of course you're going to want them to succeed and want to see them to do the things that you may have wanted them to do for quite some time, or feel like as in your mind you think that certain wrestler deserves to. A lot of people enjoy certain wrestlers and want them to succeed. For me personally, like I said, for me being a Liv Morgan fan, of course I want to see her potentially win a Royal Rumble. Do I want her to see her win a potential, have a women's championship opportunity at WrestleMania? Absolutely. Do I want her to kind of shift away then from just being in tag teams every single year when it comes down to WrestleMania? Absolutely. Because I want to see her do great. Because I want to see her be able to do bigger and better things. Because I know that she can do great things. We've seen the year that she's been on since coming back from her injury in 2024. She's been on a run. She has been women's champion. She has elevated herself to a new level because of the stuff that she's been doing with the Judgment and because of the feud she had with Rhea Ripley. That has elevated her to a new level that I don't think anybody could have ever thought she would have been able to get to. Like it just shows the hard work that she has put in to get to where she is. It wasn't because of luck or injury. No, because she worked her butt off to get to where she is. Because of all the time that she has been doubted, she has elevated herself. She has put in the work. She's put in the time. She's put in the blood, sweat, and tears to help her get to this level. She deserves to potentially win a Royal Rumble. I've been saying it for a while. People still call me crazy because I said she should win the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble. There are different routes that you can go with having Liv Morgan win that. You can have her go over to SmackDown and maybe go up against a Tiffany or maybe go up against a Charlotte Flair, depending if she's champion or not. Or if they want this to happen, you could have maybe a situation where maybe at Money in the Bank, Roxanne Perez wins the Money in the Bank. Then you have Roxanne cash in maybe on an EO or a Rhea Ripley or something along the lines of that, depending on how they decide to go about it. But if they do that, you could set up Liv and Roxanne Perez at Mania for the Women's Championship. This helps elevate two new stars getting into that big fight feel and giving them a really big spot on the WrestleMania card. That's something that we would love to see for Liv Morgan. For me, it would be a huge heartfelt moment just because I've been wanting to see her win that for quite some time. I've been calling Liv Morgan to seem to win every single time. Seems like when it come down to it, I had her penciled in to win the 2022 Royal Rumble, 2023 just because she just came off that Women's Championship run, 2024 because she just came back from injury. This would have been a great way to catapult her back into the main event scene, and there was a story between her and Rhea at the time. Then in 2025, I was just thinking because they could set up maybe a Rhea Ripley rematch or something like that, but I understand people didn't really want to see that. Then you had her with the Chambers and stuff like that. It made sense for her to potentially win that because it would have made up for Liv and Io and Rhea, which was taking place in the back half of 2024 going into 2025. And then if you also look at 2024, you could have had her win that because if you had Bayley win, that makes sense because she wanted to go up against Io because of the story that they were telling between her and Damage Control and her getting kicked out of Damage Control. You could have had Liv Morgan win the chamber, and you could have set up Liv and Rhea. Even if Rhea would have won, it would have still gave Liv a big moment in her career, which I think she still needs. I know she is a big star and everything like that, and she has everything, and she's absolutely, and people are absolutely right. She is a big star in the company with the work that she has put in. But the thing is, I feel as if she needs that one defining moment to really stamp her approval and her stamp her flag as a true main eventer. And I think sometimes having her win a Rumble could really help elevate her to that next level because I do think at some point I think she is technically owed a WrestleMania moment, a big WrestleMania moment like that, or in a big Royal Rumble win or something at some point because she's been the MVP in these past few Rumbles. She's been an MVP in the past few Chambers. She's gotta win one of the other or even both during her career at some point because she deserves it. But going back to what I said, at the end of the day, I'm going to continue being a Liv Morgan fan. If you like it, fine. If you don't, that's fine as well. But at the end of the day, I'm going to continue to support the wrestlers that I enjoy. And at the end of the day, I have respect for all of the wrestlers because they put their bodies on the line for our entertainment. So I always will have respect for all these wrestlers. Sometimes the wrestlers that I may not like people think I hate Rhea Ripley. People think I hate Becky Lynch or I hate Charlotte. I don't really hate them. I enjoy some of the stuff that they do. It's just the booking sometimes kind of irritates me. That's the only thing that causes me not to really like them. But at the same time, I have respect for these wrestlers because of what they do for our entertainment week on and week out and putting their bodies on the line. So I do have respect in that regard. But like going back to what I was saying, I'm going to continue being a Liv Morgan fan. I'm going to continue wanting to speak positivity and wanting to see her do big things because I think she's capable of doing big things and she deserves to do big things. She deserves to win a Rumble. She deserves to win a Chamber. She deserves to compete for a World Championship at WrestleMania. So I'm going to continue to keep saying that. So but I just wanted to come on here and pretty much give my little 2 cents on that because people have been kind of coming at me for being a Liv Morgan fan. At the end of the day, I'm going to continue being a Liv Morgan fan. Hate me, love me, whatever it may be. But super kick that like button. So helps my channel get pushed across the platform. Superman Punch, that post notification bell, so every time I post a new video, whether it's a reaction video, rant video, live stream, any type of video, you can be able to loop at things. When I do drop a video, more content will be on the way. And also, comment down below. Let me know, do you guys happen to be a Liv Morgan fan? If you guys aren't a Liv Morgan fan, let me know in the comment section down below as well. Who do some of your favorite wrestlers? Let me know in the comment section down below. But like I said, if you are a Liv Morgan fan, comment down below. If you aren't a Liv Morgan fan, let me know what do you guys think makes you not like Liv Morgan as a fan. What if it may be her herself or maybe be the fans? Let me know in the comment section down below. We'll have a discussion about it and everything like that. But road to 2,000 subscribers, let's go to 10,000 by the end of 2025.